Welcome back to another edition of TCM Graduate TV. I'm Ken Tasevsik, registered acupuncturist. This is episode 116, and today we're doing the big, bad, heavy hitter review on the entire Trip Warmer channel. Now, there are 23 acupuncture points on the channel, and I only use 9 heavy hitters. Let's get into those heavy hitters right away so that we can finish out with the Triple Warmer channel and move on over to the gallbladder channel. Almost through all regular channels. Pretty stoked about that. So, first one is Triple Warmer 2. This acupuncture point clears heat from the head. It's also great for bleeding gums. And deafness and tinnitus. Now, hopefully you've got some stories like I do. I never forget one of my fellow students was in class. We were in last year acupuncture college, Chinese medicine college together, and he had just been out all night. He'd been drinking wine, eating spicy food, and he came to the clinic and his head was pounding. He had a headache. His nose was red. He even had a large pimple on the end of his nose. He did not look well. He did not feel well. And my clinical supervisor, Colton Oswald, said, "Come over here." And he took my buddy and he put Triple Warmer 2 in both of his hands. And I said, "Colt, why did you do that?" And he said, "It clears heat from the head." And in about 15-20 minutes, he felt a lot better. His head wasn't pounding. The redness in his nose and his face kind of drained right out of him. It was super cool to see. And I'll never forget that. Triple Warmer 2 clears heat from the head. Triple Warmer 3. This is great for a one-sided headache. So I should also say lateral or temporal headache. Also any ear concern. This is a great acupuncture point because it will treat its Shaoyang pair. So gallbladder 8, any ear concern. So again, GST, general sales tax. So it'll treat that gallbladder acupuncture point. Shaoyang pair, contralateral needling, excellent acupuncture point. Let's erase this and move on through to the next one. Next one is Triple Warmer 4. It's important to note that this is the source acupuncture point. And I also like to use it for wrist pain. Now remember that stream +1 on upper limb gives you the source point, and stream -1 on the lower limb gives you source point on yang channels. Gallbladder has a hard time making decisions, so that's the only odd duck out. And remember that on a yin, stream is source. Next one is Triple Warmer 5. This is a real great heavy hitter. First of all, it's confluent with Yang Wei. And we'd have to add its pair, GB41 confluent with Daimai, if we wanted to use it. It helps release the exterior. We can add a GB20 and an Li4 to help it do so. Also good for contracture of fingers. And if you have a patient and they are having a hard time, for example, in the construction industry, all the hammering, and they're having a hard time holding on to the hammer, you might think about PC6, and that's totally fine. Maybe if they're getting some more carpal tunnel, but if it's a grip problem from overstrain, overuse, triple warmer 5 is excellent. Triple warmer 6. All you have to remember is this acupuncture point helps move chi in the lower warmer. Therefore, it's very good for hypochondriac pain, so any pain on the rib cage area, we're going to add GB34. And then you have what's known as a symptomatic pair for hypochondriac pain, triple warmer 6 GB34. Excellent for constipation. We can add a kidney 6. And now again, you've got a symptomatic pair, triple warmer 6, kidney 6 for constipation. It's a good jump off for any problems like that. And dysmenorrhea. Triple warmer 6 is a big heavy hitter. Triple warmer 10. Of course, it's the Hussey point. The lower Hussey point is UB39. Remember, the yang acupuncture channels on the arms have lower Hussey points because it's believed that they're a little bit more powerful than the local Hussey point. Now, this is interesting because triple warmer 10 has got some really cool functions which we're going to get into, but first off, I use it primarily local for elbow pain. It's also effective for phlegm cough, and it's also effective for phlegm and phlegm fire misting the heart. Another great acupuncture point. Of course, triple warmer 14 often used with Li15 for shoulder pain, really great acupuncture point. Moving on up to triple warmer 17. This is a great acupuncture point for Bell's palsy. Trigeminal neuralgia. And it's a great helper for TMJ. Of course, going local, maybe stomach 6, stomach 7, maybe small intestine 19 is quite good. But if you need a little extra help, triple warmer 17, it's there for you. Last but not least, triple warmer 23. Of course, we can use it locally to help with eyebrow movement. Bell's palsy is another great example. This acupuncture point also helps pacify internal wind. It's used for epilepsy. and to help treat mania. There you have it. There's the big bad heavy hitter review for the entire Triple Warmer channel. Just want to remind you that safety is king, bedside manner is king, and results are king in that order. Thanks for watching this video.